Alright guys, and welcome back to the D&D. We are down here at the smelter doing some work for Badass Barbara. She is not a happy woman as usual. Even she has no Christmas spirit whatsoever. But she's complaining that she's got nothing coming in and she's full of rails. So she needs some stock taken out, some stock bringing in. So does everybody. But this woman is not prepared to wait, and I have made her wait quite a bit. But bigger news today, I have finally got round to emptying an engine of wood and water. This is the first refill after being in service. Brooke is rather short on wood. It's gone down inside the water tank of the tender now, into the recess. She needs topping up, bless her. And the water situation is, yeah, if I don't do it now, well, I've noticed it, and I remember, I will forget. And that will end up being a rescue mission. And Brooke is an engine that works out in the sticks. Yeah, it's not good. Especially for running rails to the coal mine. And that's where we're going today. So, we'll carry on with the servicing. Get her on the 6-car train. Because that does the rails. Not the 8-car train. That does the raw iron. Over to the ironworks. We're going coal mine with those. I've also swapped these around. Because the 8-car train fits in this siding better. And I've changed the numbers using Railroad Studio because I screwed up and I numbered these the same. This is supposed to be the 220 series. I had 210 series. Is nothing fresh for me really, is it? Anyway, I'll get Brooke sorted, we'll get loaded up and we'll get down the line. Let's get into it. Right then, I've also discovered in Extended you can also get water level and firewood amount in the tender. Max speed of the tender is only 22. The engine's 25. Is that a problem? That looks like a problem right there, doesn't it? Oh, bother. So far, I've not had an issue with the engine. But anyway, tender. This was down in the 200s. Oh dear. Was it 200? No, 300. Had to be 300 because I got rid of 3 stacks. Yeah, so she was under half. That's bad. I knew it was low, but geez, that's low. 3 stacks gone. Every stack is 100. Yeah, so 300 I've put in there. Plus what I'm about to steal now. That's looking better though, isn't it? I've actually got some stock. But it proves how much I use this engine though, because that tends to be a trip. Maybe 2 fills per trip at the most. I think I just wasted some there as well, including waste. I'm good at waste. But yeah, she's got water. The water's going to go up for a while yet. I think it topped out 500? 5k. Yeah, 5,000 for the engine. Nearly 4 for the tender. I need to keep tabs on that. And right now, well, we need to start moving backwards to start with. That'll definitely benefit us. And we do have the hook on. Come back in here, knock this off, go check the points because we need to be on the small train. Yep, that's you, which means not you and not you. There we go, in there with the small train. Don't forget the whistles, like I forget everything else. Good thing I don't have to assemble myself on a mine, isn't it? Oh, that will be hilarious. Why are you walking on your hands, Dave? Where are your legs, Dave? Oh. Why can't you hear me? Oh, you've got no ears. Great. Well, I've decided to stick with medium settings for now, at least until the game remembers them. And until the chuffs come in, because when the engines work really hard in real life, you really hear it, and if that gets simulated in the game, I want weight, as much weight as I can, because that is going to be amazing, especially if they do something with the temperature as well. Steam engines in the summer don't look as amazing as they do in winter. the condensation effect. It just, wow, that's impressive. At the minute, all we have is, well, basically, that's like summer, really. Not much steam. But in this weather with the snow on the ground, setting off where this thing would be. That's why I like steam engines. They look alive. Yeah, it's got the particles. It starts instantly though, but turns off slowly. It'll all get revisited at some point. Fingers crossed. Now I've said it, have I jinxed it? Please don't abandon us, QMA. We like what you're doing. That just, I don't know. It goes under the rails. Under the ballast, under the rails. Quite an interesting place to camera, isn't it? I think I'm spying at you. Right, Brooke is back in business. Right then. These for that, or are these for this? I don't know. They are the little ones. Now I've figured out how to do the little ones. 0 radius and a small gradient. Can't see because it's a damn tree. I'm going to say they are for the other ones. But this will work. Famous last words. Now I've had nothing on these yet though. Unused. Really? How have these been unused? Oh. It's going to take a minute to... Oh. I just wondered where the centre part was, but that's over at the sawmill. Yeah, jeez. Right, it's going to take a minute to load this sucker up. So I'll get this done and we'll be back. Right, we're ready. Almost. Let's just check the points before we go the wrong direction, because I'm good at that too. Right, it's up here where we need to change it then, isn't it? There. Because we're not going to the iron ore mine, we're going to the coal mine, the long way. Because why not? A very, very long way. But this is the only train that does, because I do intend to run the beams the other way. Right, we flick that. Beams over the mountain pass. And that's going to bring us down there. Loop us back round. Bish bash bosh. That's going to change on the way in. Awesome. I will check it again before I bring this engine back, just because I don't want to screw this up royally. Right. Just make sure. Start off nice and steady. And we need to be careful. Because as I've discovered, the engine can do 25, the tender can do 22. What about these then? So these can all do 22 now. So that's Moz speed. Just because that says they can do it. Can the physics keep up? I presume that's what's happening with the train explosions. The physics is just getting overloaded. And the calculation and such like. But have I had an explosion since the update? I haven't run the Moz in a while. I'm thinking to the bridge update when the FPS just jumps because he stopped the issue. I'm 99% sure, this is my memory, that I had the Moz being an ass then. The General? Was it the General? No, it was Glen. I had an issue with Glen after this update because these trees are taller than the birch trees and one was poking up out the line. It was the earlier track I did towards the iron ore mine. Since then I've gone back underneath everyone and took the trees out. I hope. This is going to be an interesting trip as well. This is possibly a half-hour trip down here. We're at 9 minutes. It's faster to run this line than it is to re-rail this train half the time. This is only 6 cars though, so it's not that bad. Let's see how well Brooke does this. Have I done? I think I've done this with Brooke yet. This was a Moz trip. Back when Moz was powerful. Moz has been nerfed. Didn't speak. But I do believe the Moz was overpowered anyway and has been brought down. I think class 48 has gone back up. Wow. That's the sound I'm looking for. I kind of need you going pretty quick here, Glenn. Brooke, even. I've got that 4% round the corner. So I think I have relayed it. And I don't know what it's at now. It could be even worse. Because I was thinking of a way when I was laying this track. It was coming over here. I was thinking about coming over here, but the sky bridge was just too high. I say that, then I've got this bridge here. But this kind of, it fits in because it's at the top of the tree sort of thing. And it's only a shortish turn. That one was just, it was up here somewhere. Because it had to clear this line as well. It wasn't a good, that's really steep, isn't it? I just got to set her at 80 now. Could be, but she needs it to get over this next bit. Come on, darling. Show us what you got. I'm going to need to get your controls up. Where are you? Got you. Is it 16? Was it 16? Hovering at 16. Okay. That is quite the bend, isn't it? So that puts a bit of friction in there. She's going down. Oh, bad juju. Gun it. Give her all she's got. Come on, darling. You can do this. I've relayed it, but I don't know what it's at now. I'm expecting the speed to tank. Here. There, you can even see it. Yep, she's on it now. She's feeling it. It's only a short section. But it's enough. It is enough. See that middle wheel there hanging over the edge. Right, now you're going to get daft, aren't you? I'll just rein you in a bit, dear. That was a bit close. Right, she's slowing again. Rather not. I think we've got some level-ish. Level-ish? Level? Maybe? Oh, she's still slowing at the minute. Wow. This is going to be an experience. I think driving the Moz was easier because it had the power. This is going to struggle in different points. So I stalled at Glenbrook over going to the iron mine. And that was on the last section there, and I'd say it was intended to be 3 degrees, but I think it goes up to 4. By using the dynamic placement instead of sticking to the fixed placement. She's off now. This is the flat part. Clearly. That's better. And does it start climbing again from here? When the speed tanks again. Right, there we go. Back up to the 70s, high 70s. I have relayed the evil corner that derailed the Moz. So in case there was any issue with the track, that has been solved. She's slowing again. She is. Up to 80 again. Get some fuel on before I forget. Remember to stand the engine when throwing in. The tender moves. Right, she's holding steady. Okay, 80 holds steady. 16's a good speed. I can live with 16. So smooth that out as well. Look at that flow through there now. It is a really pretty run. Someone in the comments says they've gone down the other side of this valley, up underneath where I've done the mountain pass, and Enzo's gone straight down the middle following the river. I've done that route before on a previous playthrough that I didn't record, and they're all three pretty runs. This game is just so pretty. But I wanted to try this one this time because I haven't done this one yet. So when I went down the middle, did I go down the middle? Yes, I went down the middle over the river and then I went up the right hand side over there. That's real nice, skipping about over the river. It's beautiful. You can't argue with the water in this game, it looks really good. Hugging this mountainside, this has given me, it gets you really good elevation at a nice gradient. And I'm really enjoying sticking to the walls of the mountains. It would have been a nice break actually to follow the river. There's always opportunity to redo it. And we still don't know where the other industries are coming in. I said we saw the cattle car on the teaser, what we're presuming is a livestock car. Say cattle. So where are they going to pop up in this map? Do we have a new map coming? Could be interesting. Where have we got? It's got space. We used to be doing okay at the minute. Everywhere seems to be quite full and busy, doesn't it? It's all well spaced out, so are we going to get a complete redesign? Bit of space over here. I don't know. We'll find out. So passengers could be interesting. Maybe expand on the rail depot. I believe in the original road map there was one about growing towns, shanty towns and such like. Whether that's still going to be a thing or not, I don't know. But is this map going to be big enough as it is, laid out currently? I suppose there's all this space down here, isn't there? Thinking about it. Yeah, there's nothing down here, apart from the coal mine at the end, so... space up there as well, something could definitely go up there. And we just got to figure out how to move it around. Hopefully, when it does drop, it'll come from the beta. Do we get a chance to go in and move any railways that we have laid down rather than have it either eaten up, destroyed or kill the save? That would be the worst one, wouldn't it? Killing the save. Ouch. Yeah, if that goes to the beta first, rather than the main branch, gives us a chance to go in, delete the track, then commit. Which it seems to be coming up here quite nicely. Hovering between 16 and 17 at 80%. That's acceptable. And we haven't yet done the section where Moz fell off. Well, it wasn't Moz, was it? The incident happened mid-train, I believe. I'm not sure if the engine actually came off at all. Just tendering everything back. I'd have to look back at the video. There've been a couple of incidents. The Moz was just a pain in the ass. The idea didn't last long because, like I said, the Glenbrook and the new Cook put consolidation, I believe it is. Both go faster now. And I love the way this thing looks. I think this engine is stunning. And I do like all the paint schemes, to be honest. I like this one with the wooden cab. The painted ones have grown on me. And now I've seen the original, or the real life one in red. I appreciate that as well. I think Glenn's red. And the General's black all the way through. And the General's going to be involved in the next video because we are... no, he's not. It's going to be Glenn, isn't it? Yes, Glenn. I do need to run the General though. I've got a lot of logs to deliver. But Glenn's going to be running beams to the interchange, and then Cliff's going to be coming over the pass. And that video will be going out tomorrow. I've caught up with my videos now, but I'm going to carry on for the next week, up until the new year. It's just enjoying playing this game so much. I think last time the winter episode, or the winter period was out, I didn't really play the game, so I missed all this last year. But the game's come on so much since then. I think this might be the part where Moz went wee. But I have changed it now. Look at that close it is. And we've just hit level track. I wonder if that's why the Moz jumped. That could be why the Moz jumped, because it's going around the corner and that thing had stupid acceleration. But right there it would have been pulling hard and gaining speed. Yeah, that could be the theory on that one. Engine basically got away from itself. It was an issue at the time with the Moz. Oh, the Mosca. I'll say the Mosca. But now this engine's going to be the one doing that. I'm just curious why the tender's not rated for the same speed as the loco. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Right, we'll come around here and then we'll start descending towards the waterfall to get the height right for this steel bridge. I think the intended route is there in the bottom of the valley. So we're already so high up. I was thinking about doing a run down and then trying to connect to this one. Yeah, that's not happening. Not with the Glenbrook on the head of the train anyway. I'm pretty sure I have to go up like 3 or something. Yeah. We're coming up for 2.5 at 80. She's not got much left in her. And this isn't one of the heaviest trains. This is 171,368. Where are we? Rails. Oh, you can see the spreadsheet. Here we go. Yeah, 846. I remember to actually have the desktop on. Yay! Trying to think now if I've got any other questionable bits. You can see the dip there where it changes. I had to drop it to get the height just. One thing that does frustrate me about this one is the amount of sky bridges here. I feel it kind of works, so I'm not too worried about it. What speed are you doing at the minute? Coming up to 20, but we're about to go up. There's the dip. So that should sort that out. Now I need to get back up. And they're still dropping. Pretty sure it's back to the 2% grade. So as awesome as I think the Glenbrook loco is, I may be pushing it harder than what it can do. Alright. Sprouts. Little green demons. Train's jumping a little bit there, isn't it? Right on the straights. And I believe we've just come back on a level track. Maybe not. I think the gradient fell though. Maybe. I'm not sure now. It sounded like she just got a burst of energy. We have made it 25 minutes in. It's not bad, not bad. It's a good call run. So it was what, 20 minutes? No, not even 20 minutes to get down here, is it? That's been a good run. Really good run. She's done me proud. She's off again now that I can hear her. Right, the rails have to go in there, dear, so we'll start slowing you down. 10 per car. Could do a rolling unload, but I'm pushing it. Use them air brakes. Oh no! Oh no, she's overshot. It's just not worth it, is it? We've come all this way. It is not worth the risk. I've done daft things like that before. It always bites me in the butt. So let's not. Set that, put the brakes on, there we go. Money is... yeah, we're pretty good. Pretty good on the cash now. Now it's just about running the engines. Will you? Oh, it will fit. Nice. Ha! And I believe we've got 60 here, haven't we? My maths has not been friendly, has it? I made a boo-boo. I got all excited and I needed to run beams before I ran rails. Oh no! I've done it again. Well, Brooke, congratulations. You are now stuck down here until I can get you unloaded. Well, luckily the next episode was going to be the beams, so Brooke will be able to unload and go home at the end of, or after the next episode. But until then, I need to put you in the siding, dear, because you are stuck. And we need you out of the way. Line up for sidings long enough. It's a good test, isn't it? Hey! Well then guys, thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed yourselves. I've enjoyed recording it. We will catch you next time. Laters.